You have 10 of them. And the one day I told him, I said, I'm going to wrestle you guys. And that was like stupid, because they took me down fast. And I was going down for the count. But at that time I started realizing how much fun it is. And I got to be a kid. And so I started with, the kindergartners and the first graders. And then I went into the Buckaroos, which was the second and third graders, and they are fun. They are a lot of fun, and life is new to them, everything like that. So, but now, then I was doing the third graders for, gosh, I don't know how long, and they're just a lot of fun. They're kids, and you can just mess around with them, wrestle around with them once in a while. But now I do the fifth graders, a little bit older. They think they're a little bit cooler, but still a lot of fun. And we go camping. That's the main thing we do. We just had a camp out in the pier, and basically the things that we do with that is they do airsoft. I don't know if you ever heard of airsoft guns, but they get to shoot each other. So. Hey, it's fun, because I used to do it with BB guns. And then every once in a while we'll have paintballing. And then we have this guy that comes out once in a while, and one of his hobbies is doing rockets. So it's pretty cool. Some of the rockets, they go way up in the air. What else? Well, the group that we had, they had to do a cooking merit. So they actually... they had to, we kind of made it easy. All they had to do was cook soup and grilled cheese. And they had fun, but they had to do all the prep. They had to put, butter the bread and, put the cheese and all that stuff. And, but they got their cooking merit. And then the other thing, what they did was, this year, we didn't do it because we were going to do hobo dinners. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but they used to do that and put everything in aluminum foil and cook it that way. There's other crafts that we do. We do tool craft where they get to use axes, saws. Once they get their cut and chop card, they can actually walk around with a knife. We do teach them safety. Safety is first on the whole thing, and then on the next, it's all safety. So we make sure, these kids ain't walking around with their knives and their blades open and stuff like that. It's pretty much modern. We don't get many injuries. We had one boy one year, they were sliding down a hill, and he busted his leg, but they weren't supposed to slide down that hill. But, they're boys, that's what happens. They get to shoot guns, like 22s and, shotguns and BB guns. Other merits, like the one thing that we do, we have a couple. They used to go to our church. I know Danielle's very familiar with Miss Renee, and Miss Renee's awesome. But they have property over there in Swartz Creek, and they got a pond there. So we do a fishing merit, and it's pretty much guaranteed that these boys will catch fish so that they do get their merit. One time we went to a lake, and we didn't even get a bite, but we gave them the fishing merit anyways. So it's only fair. I've been in the Royal Rangers for, I think let's see, it'll be my 20th year this next year. So I can't believe I've been in it that long. Some of the boys, Jonathan was a Royal Ranger. Jonathan's what, 22, 23? Same age as you? Okay, so he's 23. He was in Royal Rangers. Nick is this, golly. Nick, he was my, that's who you should have brought in here, was Nick. Nick would have no problem talking. Nick is, he's a lot of fun, but Nick, he's like, he's about this tall to me now. He used to be like this. My first couple days that I was in Royal Rangers, he would always tug on my shirt, and and I don't know how he saw his glasses, but his glasses are all like full of fingerprints and just mangled and everything like that. But if you looked at the guy now, you wouldn't even think that at all. But you know, it's kind of neat to see, you know, these kids. There's another guy that was in my class. He works for the state police. Another one that's, I think he's doing his own business right now. So, you know, just to see these boys grow up is pretty neat. So I would recommend, if you are not a volunteer or if you're going to church, get in some kind of ministry because it's pretty neat. You know, the rewards are awesome. They're very awesome. You know, I love it when they come up to me. I got, you know, some of the boys that, well, now young men, but they'll come home. You know, they come home to visit their parents, and you know, it's neat. You know, because it means that I was an impact in their life. But they come up and they say hi to me, and I think that's awesome. I really do. But I don't know what else. I could tell a story of one time with Royal Rangers. As a matter of fact, this guy, his name's Philip, and right now I guess he's in his own business too, but he decided to get himself, well, he rode motorcycles before, but he got a BMW, and it's like an off-road, on-road motorcycle, and basically they're built to travel. And he's traveling down to South America right now. I think they got, you know, like with a group and everything like that, so he's posting stuff on Facebook, which is pretty cool to see. This kid he would do something and then think about it. You know, he was one of them kids that would, you know, wouldn't even think about the consequences until after he did it. Once he got in trouble, then he knew he was in trouble. But he you know, he would just do anything. Well, there was one time where well, it actually got me in trouble a little bit too. I was getting the rest of the boys. We were getting ready to leave from our camp out up in Gaylord. And I'm sitting there at the bathroom, and I'm waiting. I'm trying to get the boys, you know, hey, come on, let's go. We're getting going. And the bus was moving, and Philip decided to jump up on the window while it was moving. And I hollered at him. I said, Philip, you know, and he turned around, he looked at me, and he jumped down, and he went into the bus. Well, you know, these are things that you don't do nowadays. But I walked up to Philip, and there would happen to be an open seat, you know, right in front of where he was sitting, and I smacked him upside the head. And I said, what the heck were you thinking? So I'm saying stuff, and he goes, yeah, you know, like that. Well, then I turned around, and Mike Meredith, the guy that got me into Royal Rangers, I turned around, and he smacks me upside the head and says, what were you thinking hitting the kid? But I realized that wasn't the right thing to do. But when I talked to the mom, well, the mom came up to me later, and she said, I heard what you did. And I said, yeah, I'm sorry. She goes, oh, no. Next time, smack him harder. So I thought that was pretty neat. She gave me permission to go ahead and smack him. But yeah, it's pretty neat to see him now. He's down in the, I guess he passed up El Salvador, and